Blarla. We could do with getting a school in, but I'm still trying to balance the cost of things. It's really low, isn't it? They've got 3 people in there at the moment. Is there? Can we find out who they are? Is that a thing? No. No. It is not. Okay. Fine. That's fine. Why do they not have umbrellas in the rain? It's now Cal Diaz. Are you even here still? Are you still here, Cal? I know you're also at work. Right. Oh. What? I just suddenly zoomed all the way out. That was weird. That was proper weird. Oh yeah, look. Car park use is going up. This is great. We like that. We do. Parks and Recreation Grand Village. Okay. I feel like we should be allowed parks at this point. I should be allowed to build a park, for crying out loud. Building residential somewhere else. What is this? There was like a little... They went up a level. Money that is left over after paying rent and upkeep is used by the occupants to level up the building. That was cool. So we saw them level up a building. Somebody over here leveled up a building, a house, didn't they? That was great. Sort of showing prosperity. Right, we still got quite a lot here for low density demand. So let's build another. Let's do another batch, shall we? Let's do another batch. So if we do like a... Oh, yeah. Like this. Like that. And then we're going to come through your house. Boo! Yeah, well. Do you know what? Another little corner shop here, maybe? Look at this. So, given that we've got... I think that'll help lower demand, I would have thought. No. Taxation. Taxation tab allows you to view and adjust the tax rates and the resulting revenues or expenses of individual zones. Yeah, because I would like to go into... Oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I was hoping for sort of medium and low density and stuff like that, because I think if you're packed in like sardines, maybe lower the rent a bit, and if you've got like loads of land... Do you know what I mean? Doing it by education seems weird. Is that their way of doing it by earnings? I don't know. I mean, we found by looking at the people walking around that those two didn't necessarily correlate. So anyway, the industry's quite dirty. So, oh look. Well, maybe if I'm building Perfect City, but for now, we are going to make it 15%. I think. Or do we? Oh, that will really bring the demand down. To see that falling, and that will also lower demand. We've got to keep an eye on this though, because I don't want to lose. There we go. Okay, what we've already got. So there's still demand there. So we could put commercial up, but I don't think I want to charge commercial as highly as I do industrial. It's not quite as impactful on the environment and stuff. So for more precise control, yeah. Okay. Yeah. But we need more money coming in. Let's reduce it a bit more. They're gonna have to live with the power problems, I think. Nighttime has arrived. Oh, we can see cars on the road coming into the city. That's lovely. How are we doing? You're still having a rough time, and guess what? I put taxes up. There is a huge chopper flying over the house right now. Or is it? No. I thought, oh no, hang on, is it the wind turbines in game? No. There is definitely a chopper. It's getting loud. It's a Chinook, yeah. Hmm. 'Cause, yeah, 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 Sounds beefy. We get a lot of choppers around here. Don't get Chinooks very often. Makes me wonder if somebody important's coming to the city, because they tend to come in big old choppers. So look at this. This is not the best, is it? And we can see that they're kind of... It's a queue to get into the car park. Where are they coming from? Somewhere down here? I wonder if it'd be good to try and get a queue somewhere... A car park... somewhere down here. Don't know. Because that was quite the traffic jam at the end of the road for the car park. Look at that. It's interesting to see how it affects the traffic, isn't it? Building these things. It's interesting as well that the street parking doesn't affect traffic. Like, they can do their crazy 3-point turns in the middle of the road and the traffic just keeps going. Oh, and then they actually went into the car park. That's great. Interesting. Do you know what? We might put another one across the road, because that's getting quite full, isn't it? How are these? That's not too bad, but this is quite full. So we can see the car parks where there's medium density get quite well used, but where there's lower, doesn't really get used. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. So, given that we've got, look, this kind of stuff going on. Look, 27 residents are living in this building. So you can see how parking... Oh, I like that you can see them on the bench outside the apartment building. Got a dog and stuff. Paul Fox is here, everybody. Look, he's wealthy. His job level is basic. Ordinator. We can go and see where he works, can we? Oh, here, look. Requires minerals and plastics. Produces electronics. Okay. Nice. You can sell electric if you connect to the power lines. Yeah, I don't think we should do that. They've been complaining about blackouts. So I don't think I will. Let's put in another car park. I think another car park would be a good idea here. So we're going to do that. We're now a large village. I haven't even put in education yet. Stone mining. Fire and rescue is now available. Police and administration. Police station, look, and the firehouse. Livestock farming. This excites me. Okay. I also like the wheat fields. They looked really good. Development. So we've got 4 points now. I definitely want roundabouts. What is this? Road maintenance facilities, traffic license signs, as well as road sign decorations and that. Oh, maybe it was that. Maybe that's what they had. Yeah, we'll look into that, because they were talking about getting rid of parking at the side of the road in certain places. It might be that, right? It might be that. We are interested, I think, in having an emergency battery station. I'm not sure. We might save that for the moment. Water treatment plant's quite interesting. That's a future me problem. I would like a recycling centre. Can't really afford recycling right now. Oh, look, a small emergency shelter. Wow, so if we have like large tornadoes or something. Cool, cool. I like that. Welfare office. The welfare office provides financial support for low-income families, which increases their well-being. Oh my god, I might get this. I think we might get this. I think we might get that. So welfare office could be quite good, sort of around here. How big are they? So we've got administration buildings. This helps the less fortunate by increasing well-being in the surrounding neighbourhood. And this is interesting. It is big though, isn't it? It is big. And we don't have sort of these kinds of problems, but it's nice to know it's there, right? We've got it. Education is my main thing. but we're losing money. It's going down there. We are slowly sourcing this out, but it is slow. It is slow. It is a thing. Are we charging for parking here? We are. We're actually charging for parking here. Wow. Areas. Oh, look, we've got the areas, districts. and stuff. Fantastic. What is... Why have you got, like, sirens and things on? Oh, they don't. Oh, it's their indicator reflecting off that. Okay, fine. Let's get a car park in. What could we fit here? Could we get a medium? Get a medium. Get a medium across the road as well. I don't really want to charge for parking. So... just get a bunch of car parks. Imagine though, you'd have to walk to the end of your road. Still. Without the car parks, they could be walking Christ knows where. Find natural resources. Different types of natural resources are available based on the map you are building on in your city. Oh, here it is. That's what I wanted to look for. Okay, right. Specialised industry. These areas can be placed on natural resources to benefit from them. Choose the type of industry according to the resources available. How are we doing in terms of like water? Doing okay. We do need to look at electricity, don't we? I'm just trying to parking available. Do you know, mind you, most of these, they have their own parking. Yeah, the roads are fairly clear for cars, so I'm not worried about it too much over here. Because this road... Oh, we wanted to look at that maintenance thing. There's so much to look at. So here, look. This is where we can get rid of the parking that person was talking about earlier in chat. Road maintenance and extra resources are available through the road services. Okay, road maintenance depot sends out vehicles to keep roads in good condition. We like. Don't know how much it costs. A lot. I can't afford that right now. Traffic lights can be set up. I'm not a huge fan of traffic lights. I think I mean, we'll have to have them sometimes, but roundabouts, giveaway signs and stuff like that, I'm more in favour of. Stop signs are quite American. We don't really have those here in Europe particularly. But giveaway signs, we do have traffic lights. We have more traffic lights than we actually need. They put traffic lights in the stupidest of places. Traffic lights, they have a tendency to put them in places that actually cause traffic problems. Whereas if you just took the traffic lights away, there wouldn't be any. It's bizarre. And then we'll have our roundabouts. You can control the direction or flow of traffic. Oh, with these signs. Oh, is that no right turn? Oh, this isn't give way. Okay, this is there. The stop sign is the equivalent of the give way. Okay, we'll go with the stop sign. Roadside decorations can be added onto existing roads to modify their look and feel. You can add them. Yeah, we're going to do this because look, we can add trees. We can make this like an avenue. I kind of like that idea. Oh, okay. Pedestrian crossing allows place for foot traffic to cross the street. Oh, do we have... is it like American rules with G-walking here? Can they not just cross wherever they want? Traffic lights can be added to make the crossing even safer. A wider than normal pavement. A strip of grass to adorn the side of the road. Oh, we love it. We love a strip of grass. And then we've also got, look, a set of trees. I would like to... Let's have a look at this. Oh. And then there. So we got some trees. Do you see them? Do you see? They'll grow over time. If I understand this correctly, they'll grow over time. Is that right? Street light fixtures for roads that do not already have them. So I can't add them with the trees. What is this? Oh, walls to mitigate the noise. Oh, that's cool. So for this, I got some more. What roads wouldn't have them? The dirt one? Every road has them. I don't understand. I suppose... I don't know. Don't freaking know. So how do I use this then? So I would like, for example... Oh. Yes, it's done it to the road I wanted it to. Oh no, it's done it to all the roads. No, I don't want them all to stop. That's stupid. That's stupid. Okay, fine. A roundabout is the way forwards then here. Shall we experiment with a roundabout, even though it's in like a... It's probably going to destroy this car park and stuff, but I want to see what it's like, right? Roundabouts, here we go. Small roundabout, Central Island. A medium roundabout, Central Island. A large roundabout, Central Island. And a very large roundabout, Central Island. We just want... Okay, it's doing some weird stuff. I'm assuming it's going to get rid of the car parks. That's fine. We'll work around it. We'll deal with it. So if I put... Oh, I can't. Okay, you want me to bulldoze first. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I know you're all using it and whatnot. I've got all these achievements popping up. Right. There. Now we have a little roundabout. Right, so if I now put in my parking... We'll just shift them, right? Just shift them, right? Put it there. It's not straight enough, doesn't like it. Put it there. I'd like to get a park in here at some point. Get rid of... Can you take that off my cursor, thanks? Do not want to charge for parking. Okay. Oh. And then, if I... Why are we so obsessed with roads in these games? I don't know, but here we are. We are. That's just sort of... This is fairly expensive, though, because I have to do it 70 for one side, 70 for the other. Do you see that? 20, 20, 10, 10. So we just get rid of all that parking for this main strip. Right? Yes. Yes. Get out there. Because they can see all the cars just keep moving up the road. No. There. Then you've got car parks. Start using them. Hey, start using them. It does cost me quite a bit of cash. There we are. We can see this car park's being used more now as well. Probably because I put all these trees in. You know? So this might be, saying that, we might have to get rid of this car park for the moment and move it, because this may be another good location for a roundabout. So I think we're going to... What? There has been a traffic accident. Help is on the way. No, it's not. The police, fire and rescue and healthcare services go, sent out vehicles to the site. Let's go. It didn't take me. Where's the notifications? Event journal. Car accident. Oh. That's going to tell me about this. Fire and accident. Okay, can I go? I can't go. Okay, well, we didn't get to see that. So, I'm thinking a slightly larger roundabout. Like this. Right? I like it this. And then we'll put a car park right next door to here. They might get more customers. If customers can park next door, they might get more customers. I like that. I'm trying my best to try and help this business stay afloat. It's one of the first businesses that came into Bumbleton, you know? And before you know it, they'll be saying things like, good back in the good old days. You know, do you remember that shop that used to be on the corner of the road? We loved it. What is all this? High rent. It is. The rent is too high for them. How's industry? Industry's fine. Okay. Because it's low density and stuff. I wonder if that's ever going to be a thing that I'll be allowed to do. So which screen is... No, these are overlays. We want, is it this? City economy, taxation. Okay, let's bring this down to 11%, 12%. Because I kind of like the idea of... convenience food. Yeah, we can do it all. can really micromanage it. I know that you don't have to, but that could be, if you're trying to build sort of a very specific city with a very specific look, it could be very handy indeed. Yeah, but we'll just bring the whole lot down. We'll see how they fare with that. I brought it down by 3%. We have got residential saying that too. That's interesting because I haven't touched residential. I didn't touch residential. Having trouble paying the rent. A higher zone density or different zoning might help. Okay, we'll look into that when the daytime comes, because to be honest, in some of these quieter roads on the corner, maybe having a flat or something might be alright. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at that. Hey, we'll have a look at that. What do we think? I'd like to get some education in, but I just can't. Down to 45. It's interesting to see if this game balances, because I'm not sure that it does. Does the game rely on just giving you milestones all the time to prop up your cash? There must be a way to sort this out. Lots of health problems. There's been lots of complaints about the smog, noise. People don't feel safe. What can I do? Because, you know, because I can't build facilities at the moment. We need more people. Okay, specialised industry areas can be built wherever relevant natural resources are available. Oh yeah, we wanted to look at that, didn't we? Oh, looks like fertile land is a renewable natural resource that can be used by the agricultural specialised industries. Oh, nice, this could be... This definitely seems like something's been influenced from SimCity and brought into the game. This will be... I think us specialising in something would be really great to help bring money into the city, or deal with the city's own needs so that we don't have to pay a lot to have stuff imported, for example. So like this fertile land, if we've got any, could be pretty good. Attracting industry. Active specialised areas will make the city more attractive to industries that can make use of those specific materials. This means that you will start to see more related industries appearing in the industrial zones, which makes a lot of sense. So we could do livestock farming right here, can we? Livestock farming specialised industry can be set up anywhere to produce livestock. Noise pollution low. They were also complaining about the noise a lot, weren't they? Okay. So shall we look at doing some livestock farming? Like this. That gets most of it, doesn't it? Like this. Oh, man. Done it wrong. She's only gone and done it wrong again. It's really hard. Okay. Like this. Oh my god. Okay, good. Now. I have no idea how much would come off of here. I guess I'll just find out. I guess I'll just find out. These people are probably gonna like lose their home and whatnot. Sorry. Well, let's not destroy two houses while we're doing this, shall we? Just one. There we go. Be interesting to see how much comes off it. If it's a crazy amount, then I'll change it up. But we did a thing. This looks like wheat, though. Are we going to see livestock out here? Now, the smog, because they're complaining about the smog a bit, and as the houses come down around the map, it's going to be heading away from the smog. So all these are susceptible to the smog at the moment. But, you know, there's no vehicles in use. There's only 8 people in the clinic. I mean, this should be all right. What we should really do here is get this road connected to this roundabout. Because that's dumb. Okay. So we're going to do that. Yeah. We're going to do that now. Okay. I wonder if we'll be able to get like parks and stuff. I suppose I could just create some parks here at some point. But let's try and get some parking back in. I wonder, could we could... Gothenburg is such a weird place for a parking lot, isn't it? Straight off the main draft there, into parking. And then how would our residents get over there? So, because I like the idea, maybe we could try with these, mess with these pedestrian paths a bit. Where were they again? Were they in here? Where were the paths? Were they in here? Ah, they were in here. Right, because we would want residents to be able to easily, I think, get from sort of over here to here. Right, so how do I do this? What was the button? Do I just... Oh, I've gone down. I mean, I could make it a tunnel, couldn't I? Oh, that looks... That's much higher than... Wow. 20 meters. Can we do it sort of a little less crazy? Oh my goodness. Look, it's lifting the road and everything. Okay. What do we do? If I just want it to go over here, at the moment it's going to put a crossing there. What if I would like a bridge over that? But this is... It's doing some weird stuff. You see that? Look, it's sort of going under the ground and then... I mean, that's... Can we just settle down? Hey? It really is high though, isn't it? I was hoping for something not quite as menacing. There was a way to fine-tune this, was there not? Elevation steps. Ah. Oh, she's working it out. She's working it out, everybody. So if we did like this. Right. Can we also just stop with all the toggling? Right, okay. Oh, okay. What don't we like about that? I'm going to learn these tools if it's the last thing I do. Did she just say shower with a friend whenever possible? I think she did, yeah. To save on water. We got water problems. Ah. Then this comes down a bit sharpish, I guess is what they're saying. Oh, do we not... How do we then connect this... Are we not supposed to connect this to a pavement? Slope too steep. I'll give you slope too steep. Why is this so hard? Okay. How do I connect this now? It's not clear to me until... Can we... which one was it? It wasn't in here, it was in here. How do I get it to connect to this now? It's just sort of laying over the top. It's not... Is it just because I've not got the snap tools on? Maybe. Except that doesn't look like it's connecting right at all. Can't really see because there's junk all over the screen to tell you it's broken. But you can kind of see. Why? If you can't connect them, how do you make this work? I couldn't build the bridge and the pavement. Okay. Because it sort of does this thing, which is a little bit weird. And it takes ages to get its elevation. If you try to do it direct from the pavement, then it just wants to... I had to build the bridge over first in order to make it work. Should we go underground? Is that what you're trying to tell me, game? The game's sort of saying, you know, maybe this is just nonsense and you should go underground. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure, game, it's not going to be able to do that either. What it's done is just put crossing in. I think we're going to have to do that. I wanted to try and do something with the bridges, but that's a big no-go. It's a big no-go. Get out of it. But then we could put in, like, you know, a bit of shrubs. Would you like a shrub? Look how it's broken this pavement here. Sad times. Would you like more shrubs? It is noisy around here, isn't it? It's like a really, it's a real thing. So, would this be recognised? If I made all this nice and covered it in trees and stuff, would they recognise it as a park? Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. Right, if we're abandoned. We're abandoned. Right. And then... just like masses. Let's just rezone it. So many people are getting sick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because of the wind thing, right? Earlier on, when you were saying about I should have put the stop sign here. The problem with the stop sign is it had a stop sign here and a stop sign here. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted a give way. Where the traffic coming out of this road gives way to the main road along the top. So the main road gets right of way. And then they just give way on this one and go when there's a possibility to do it. The problem with stop signs is it makes everybody stop. And then nobody knows what they're supposed to be doing. So... I don't want a stop sign. I don't like stop signs. I wanted to give way, but it doesn't seem possible in this game because it just puts stop signs everywhere. So I removed the stop signs and put in the roundabout instead so that we can keep the traffic moving. That was my thinking. So the rent is high. The building occupants have trouble paying rent, a higher zone density. So this could be a knock-on maybe of industry paying less, could it be? Otherwise we're not going to have anything lower density. Everything's just going to be high. What's the point in that? What is the point in that? So, I'm going to get rid of all of you. Because we've arranged for that to be, I think, high density, haven't we? All across here. I think so. What density is this? How do I find out? Without pasting it, how do I find out? What kind of density is this? A higher zone density or different zoning might be needed. What does it mean by different zoning? A higher density is a different zoning. Is it not? Well, we'll do the... Because these roads are bigger, right? We've got bigger roads down here. So we're going to... We're going to... favour these to have the higher density, and we'll let them park on the road as well. We won't take that away. This is a little bit weird here. We've done a weird thing. It's almost worthy of being another roundabout, really, isn't it? I mean, I have a double roundabout. I do hate this. I do hate this. But I'm not looking to build a beautiful city. I'm looking to just learn how to play the game. Do you know what I mean? I'm appalled at how healthcare is run in this city. I mean, the thing is... The thing is that there's only 5 people at the medical clinic and none of the vehicles are in use. So I don't really know what that means. It's 92% efficient. It's... fairly central. We could put a pedestrian crossing here, but I mean, I don't really know what they're complaining about. Is this the best way to do pedestrian crossings? Do you know, I don't know. Like this? Oh no. What happened? No, that was terrible. That's not the way to do it. What's the other way to do it? Maybe it's in here, this way, this. Oh, where did that go? No? We saw one briefly. Where did it... What does this mean? I'd like a pedestrian crossing here. Oh, did you see it again? What does that mean? I saw one briefly. How does this work? A pedestrian crossing allows a place for foot traffic to cross the street. Traffic lights can be added to make it extra safe. Right. But, oh. No. I was thinking... I don't understand. Because it's actually really bad to have crossings right on roundabouts like that. It's dum-dum. So I've been putting them everywhere, except... Hang on. What is this? What? What is it now? Crime scene. You think I can afford police? Get out of town. Okay. Only at junctions. Junctions is a stupid place to have crossings. That's a really stupid place to have a crossing. If you want an accident on... Well, they're probably fine. If you want an accident on a roundabout, put traffic lights and crossings right where the traffic's supposed to keep flowing. Right, so a modern classic that puts a smile on the faces of its inhabitants. So we've got a signature building that we can place. Okay. So it does only do it at junctions, look. Well, I don't want it at the junction of a roundabout. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I would want it, you see here. Oh, look. Does it actually place that? It did. But then it won't do it this side. If I... No. Interesting. Now that won't put in any crossings at all. This is pointless if I can't have crossings where I want them. It's almost like a fake giveaway. So they're all complaining about high rent, but they won't actually move into high density buildings. So I don't really know how to help them. We're still losing money, so it's not like I can put in other services. We could put in a bunch of commercial though, couldn't we? We could put in a bunch of commercial. It'd be great to get a school in. That's what I'd really like to do. I'd like to get a school in, but I can't afford this tiny little clinic. Well, it's not that tiny, is it? It's quite a big clinic, but I can't afford the clinic as it is. How much is this? It's really expensive, that cemetery. If we got rid of this cemetery, we'd be making a profit by about 20, right? By about 20,000 a month. But I would kind of like to be able to afford it. So what, you can't even afford rent here now? I haven't even fiddled with rent for residential. I've not even fiddled with it. You would think the default rent would be fine. Is that not related to taxes? Because they're all asking for low density residential, but when they're in here, they're all complaining that they can't actually use it. How would I mean, they're employed. Is there a high unemployment rate? Where would I find that? Administration. Because the well-being is going down. And I can't afford a welfare office. I mean, I'd like to make a school, you know, and maybe put some police in and stuff, but I can't afford it. I just can't afford it. It sort of seems crazy that we've got this kind of population and we can't even put in like a small school, you know, or a clinic that's a bit more suitably sized. You know, that clinic's really expensive for such a small place. You know, look at that. It's like 43,000 a month. Citizens have varying amounts of money on hand depending on their wage, household rent, and other expenses. The heat map is used for gaining a general idea of the wealth of your citizens, as well as pinpointing areas where citizens might be struggling. Lowering taxes and building welfare offices can be used to help struggling. Yeah, but right, we're just going to have to lower taxes then, aren't we? Because I can't afford to build what they're asking me to build. Can't do that. So I guess we'll come down by 2%. And providing higher salary jobs somehow. Yeah, that's it. Well, I would have thought education is the answer to that. The higher educated the people are living in your city, then better industry, I would have thought, would move into the city. Although the specialisations, I would imagine, mess with that somewhat. But there's no point in me constantly building low residential stuff if this is going to be the constant result of it. This sort of seems pointless. They've got a crime scene over here. This seems pointless to me. Because industry seems to be quite happy, and I upped taxes at industry quite a lot. And they seem fine. But I'm not sure if that's having a knock-on effect. Is me putting up taxes on industry while they are still moving in, are they paying less? And if that is the case, how would I find that out, you know? They can't afford. Do you know what I mean? Is that having a knock-on effect? How would I find out? So citizen wealth is low, but that doesn't tell me what I'm sort of wanting to know. The only thing I can do is play with it, bring it back down again, but that's not useful. I'd rather have the money. There must be a way to find out. Select a city service to view the revenues and expenses and adjust the budget. Okay, lowering the budget saves money, but the quality of the service goes down. But there's no point putting the fees up because they're having trouble paying rent. You know, same here, right? Look at the fees. Nothing compared to how much it costs. But if I mean, we're not... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Citizen happiness, we can see that going down. It's like, it doesn't even come close, so there's just no point. So if we reduce that. So we'll start getting garbage in the street. This is no way to run a city. I can't believe we're making compromises like this already. Just trying to get a basic city somewhat feasible. Okay, let's just put it at all the base game settings, which wasn't helping me either. But maybe people start moving back in again. See, they start to move in. I've actually put rent up. Actually increased residential rent, didn't I, by 2%? I think I did. Put everything back to 10. Put everything back to 10. And I'm going to see if we see a change. And straight away, we've got this going on. Signature buildings. Let's look at this. Modern Classic. So the well-being goes up for this. It's a very nice building. Very nice building. Ooh, do you know what? This is not going to go on a bendy bit. Not allowed to put anything on a bendy bit. What if we got rid of this commercial and shoved it in somewhere? What if I stuck it there? Will this attract potential tourists or anything, or is it just well-being goes up? And the commercial people were quite unhappy about that. Shocking. People are moving in. Oh, it's got a dog. It's not the best place. Probably not going to be too happy there. There's like no parks or anything. You know, I'd like to put in parks, but I'm not allowed to put in parks because the game says no. Where's this police car coming from? Do they come from out of town? They must be coming... Do they come from out of town or something? Because I have no idea where that's come from, that car. Because we have no crime or police or anything in this city. Oh, the city is incredibly noisy. I wouldn't know how to fix that. I wouldn't know how to fix that. More trees and stuff helps, doesn't it? Putting like trees, but you don't really want to do that at this point. It's not that kind of city. It's a learning curve city. So all residential demands have completely disappeared. Straight up. Gone. It's nice to see they get out of the way for emergency vehicles with like blues and twos going. It's good to see. It's good to see. All because of... Is this because of the crossing situation? Beautiful. Beautiful. Do we go for a double roundabout? Where are you going? Down here? Is it because they can't come over to here? Okay. So if we could give... I wonder. Because we're not doing anything fancy with roads at the moment, are we? Let's be honest. What if we did like a... How many would care for that? We should probably put a roundabout in here. Double roundabout? Double roundabout. Double freaking roundabout. Can we just put it in? Yeah, we can too. We're just putting a roundabout. What does that do? Just like crazy freaking double roundabout. It's a bit weird. Not gonna lie. I'm enjoying the weirdness of it though. And then I was thinking that maybe... So if they don't want to get further into the city and they just want to leave. Oh no, he turned completely around. Look at all these crazy crossings as well. More crossings than you can shake a stick at. I think we should just settle down. Get rid of all that. Let's put crossings on there as well. Let's take all those crossings away. Look at the mess I've made. The smog is just unbearable. Your face is unbearable, Ember. Stacey Nichols, it doesn't feel safe going out at night. Well, now it's daytime all the time. Oh no, now we're a Grand Village. You don't need to make money in this game, do you? Maybe they haven't bothered to balance the game because there's just no need for it. Because of all this nonsense. Campsite. Small dog park. Oh, we can actually build some parks. Not that we can afford to keep them up either. All this stuff are unlocking and I don't feel like I can build any of it because I can't get this place to make money. I'm not going to keep expanding in ways that cost money if I can't. Do you know what I mean? I don't even know if this is doing anything. Are we... Oh, look. Oh, yeah, see, look, here's our parks. Recreation building areas and parks increase the attractiveness of your city. I've been wanting to build these sorts of things, but they get so stingy about it all. Parks maintenance to increase the variety and size of the parks available. Unlock the park maintenance depot to progress the panel. cool. Look, landmarks. Cool. Is that where the Ferris wheel is? Look. Notre Dame. Botanical gardens.
That's not exactly what an increased death rate measures.
Either way, if everybody is dying, that gives me the creep.
That's a wild overstatement.
Okay. So we can see, look, that having trouble paying rent, are they dead? Did they just die? I think they did. We're seeing this go down. We've seen more people move in by just putting all the taxes back to 10% across the board without fiddling with them to try and get this. And we've gone further down. So we've now got office zoning. Okay, office zones house companies that produce immaterial goods and services. Services such as software and blah stuff. Low density offices, single story, we'd like to get that in. I'd like to get that in. Zoning for offices. I would like to do that. Allow for business creating immaterial goods. Yes. I'd like to do this, and there is a demand for it. There's... Oh, look. Low rent housing. Hello. Okay, let's make all this industrial. How do we... If I want to upgrade this road... Oh, a building is on fire. Yeah, it's going to happen. Fires in buildings are a danger. Just in case you weren't sure. Both to the buildings themselves as well as the residents inside. Also, that includes the furniture too. Doesn't say that here, but it's true. Don't worry, fire engines have been dispatched to put it out. How? We have no fire. They must be coming from outer city. Right? They must be coming from outer city. So... this will make sure that if we put the industry here, this will make sure that we can keep the smog going over this area here. Because at the moment, they're sort of evading the smog. But this way we can make sure that they definitely get the smog. So, you know, we'll get that in. I was thinking about upgrading this road. We've got this water table under here. A forest is on fire. That's also not good. Fires in a forest destroy the wood. Resources, as trees burn down, the fire can spread rapidly, and if there are buildings next to the burning trees, they may catch fire as well. Yeah. I can't afford fire stations, so there's that. I still would like to know, right, if I want to upgrade a road, maybe it's a button. Replace. Ah. It is indeed a button. Okay. And then... Nobody wants industry anymore. Okay. In that case, would you like a bunch of commercial? I don't know what you can do with commercial out there. I don't know. Seems like a weird place for commercial, but I mean there it is. Okay, office buildings. We've got demand for office buildings again. We'll put them there. Oh no, that's not. No, I've put office buildings everywhere. No. I want transportation. I want to set up bus stops and things. I can't afford it. Okay, different means of public transport offer convenient ways for citizens and tourists to move around and for goods to be delivered. Using buses, trains, ships and airplanes for passengers lowers the cost of travelling for citizens and tourists. Use trains, ships and airplanes for transporting cargo. So I would quite like to get in buses. I think buses could be quite good. The only thing is they're going to cost... I mean, no, it's $28,000 a month. Okay, buses are the easiest way to start public transport network in your city. To start a bus service, you first need a bus depot. This one here, 62,000 a month, which is ridiculous. Because I can't afford what I've got. Look, we still don't have schools. Oh, we're starting to see the trees starting to see the trees change colour because of the season. That's great. Yeah. Well, you're all complaining about rent. So, city's not making enough money for this. This is a reminder to all citizens to secure their doors and windows to safeguard their property. What police department is this coming from? A good place to build your depot is somewhere away from high traffic and with room to expand later. Oh, over by the water pump actually might be a good place. Depots don't need to be in. Why is he left? Did you notice that this house is on fire too? He's doing a 3-point turn for some reason. I take it they come from outer the city. Yeah. Do we get to see them spray the water on the building? No? Just hear it? What a bunch of nonsense. We should totally see them spraying the water. You did in SimCity 4. Just saying. Then we can put down our bus station. Bus stations work as large bus stops, and a single station can accommodate several bus lines. Okay. Should we go in here? Where was that? Is this the bus that says? Oh, that's a taxi. That's a taxi depot. It's behind the thing. All right. Okay. This is the bus depot. Okay. To create a bus line, you need bus stops, which buses use to pick up and drop off passengers. I'm very keen to get this in because I think it would just help in general, even though we can't afford it. But the game keeps just giving me money for no reason, so we'll use it. Bus stops can be placed on either side of the road, wherever you want buses to make a stop along the line. Bus stops create a short stopping lane on the road where they are placed. Cool. Okay. Bus shelter. Bus shelter is an alternative to a bus stop. Shelters are more expensive to build, but provide passengers with a nicer place to wait for the bus, especially in bad weather. But look at the size of this thing. So we need a bus depot. And we can't afford this. It's going to put us further into debt, but I'm going to pop this over here in Magnolia Street. Go away. Jeez. Okay. So here it is. Here's our bus depot. So now it's really bad down here. That's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. Yeah. Mind you, this revenue has gone up. So at the moment I'm not seeing the point in playing with taxes. Okay. Look at all this disgusting industry. If we could sort out education, it might fix this. Oh look. Development. Look, we can afford things now. Development. We can't afford to build any of that. Park maintenance. We can't afford to run park maintenance. You know, can't afford any of this. Do you know what? I am going to buy that though. Not that we can afford to actually build the thing, and we'll get the water treatment plant as well. You know, maybe we'll get a crematorium. Not that we can afford to build it, but people are dying. So. Oh no, I should have got the recycling centre. Okay, no, it's fine. So we built that. Electric buses enables the depot to send out electric buses. 29,000 a month. The type of buses operating on a line can change on each individual line's bus line. The types of buses operating on a line can change. What is this? This is the extra garage now. So these are just upgrades and junk, right? I don't want that. So here we go. Look, we've got bus stop sign. Oh look, bus station. Bus shelter, 400. I mean, I like the bus shelter. So, can I, right, for example... Right, we've got a lot of cars, say, in this road because we've got all these high-rise buildings. So if we were to put in like a cheeky bus stop, just here. Oh my god, it's very European, isn't it? Look at it. Look at that. Such a European bus stop. I would like to... Okay, I guess it's going there. See now? Now they're like, but now we can't park there. Ah. Are these taxis? Where are these taxis coming from? Where are these taxis coming from? They're coming from out of town, I guess. Actually, do you know what we'll do? We'll move that bus stop. God, I've been doing it 2 minutes and I'm already like, right, I hate that. Who have I selected? Move this. Relocate this. We'll do it. Oh my god, it froze. We'll put this more central in the road, right? There. Okay. There it is. Right. Now, I like the idea of the buses getting into the industrial zone.
If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.